has a vast climate and animal species variety. It has desert zones, forests, mountains, fields, and large bodies of water. And this makes Iran an excellent habitat for different types of animals. One of the regions in Iran in which there is a variety of animals is the protected area of Parvar. This region, with an area of 64,000 acres, is located in the province of Semnan and is about 50 kilometers to the town of Mahdi Shahr. Because of its location, which is in between two largely different ecosystems of the desert-like Semnan and the forest-abundant province of Mazandaran, it possesses a special, wild, and beautiful nature. On the way to Parvar, we went through a beautiful and peculiar road, and after traveling not so long a distance, we arrived at the forest ranger station.
منطقه پرور حالت جنگلی بعد کوهستانی بعد تقریبا نیمه بیابانی داره.
منطقه حفاظت شده پرور در شهرستان مهدی شهر بخش شهرمیرزاد منطقه پشتکوه قرار دارد.
Due to my great interest in the animals, I was looking forward to seeing them in their natural habitat. But it didn't take long for me to realize the difficulty of this task because it's not easy to spot these beautiful animals. We might have to live and stay in these mountainous regions for weeks or even months to be able to see them for a brief moment.
گونه‌های حیات وحشی هم که وجود دارن قوچ و میش، کل و بز، آهو، مرال، شکار، خرس، گراز، پلنگ، گرگ.
Parvar, being located between the wet Khazari climate and the dry desert-like climate, possesses a large variety of animals and a diverse wildlife. In total, in this protected area, 39 species of mammals, 170 species of birds, and 30 species of reptiles have been spotted. The probability of coming upon a calaboose in this area is so high that it is even possible to spot them on the side of the road while driving. The calaboose mostly live in large flocks. The one with bigger and taller horns are males and they're called cal. In certain cases, they might even have 150 centimeter high horns. The females, known as bows, have a more delicate and smaller body and smaller horns. We had heard that during the autumn season, this area is very colorful and beautiful, but the premature snow didn't give enough time to the leaves to show us their beauty. And when we were moving towards this area, we were confronted with a somewhat peculiar scene. Snow, this white blessing that is the messenger of hope and beauty.
سلام.
نگیر دیگه.
باشه. چرا نگیرم؟ من یه سوال دارم از شما. میخواستم بدونم چطور شد که شما محیط‌بان شدید؟
خب علاقه به حیات وحش، علاقه به طبیعت. خب معمولا شما تو هر کاری که علاقه داشته باشی معمولا موفق میشی. محیط زیست هم یه علاقه خاصی میخواد.
One of the most scenic places in Parvar is Rud Barak, an area which, largely because of its geographic location, possesses beautiful and diverse wildlife.
مرز مشترک استان سمنان و مازندران دقیقاً همون رشته کوهایی که عرض کردم اینجاست. این جایی که الان ما حضور داریم منطقه رودبارک یکی از خروجی هایی که حالا ابرها به گونه‌ای نیست که زیاد بیاد بالا که بتونه از روی کوه ها رد شه، یکی از خروجی‌هاش از این منطقه هست، یعنی یه دره‌ای است که مشرف میشه به اونجا. شما ایام تابستان یا تایمایی که هوا گرمه میان اینجا کلی مه میبینید.
Rudbarak is a mountainous area which is covered by Hirkani forests that usually in the coldest seasons of the year are covered in snow.
منطقه رودبارک مثل جزء جنگل ایرکانی به شمار می رود و گونه‌های جانوری نادر دارد. حالا مرال، شوکا، خرس قهوه‌ای، گراز و پلنگ، گرگ.
درختایی که اینجا هست بلوط بود، ممرز بود، راش بود، گلابی جنگلی بود، سیب جنگلی بود، آلوچه بود و خرمالو هم که خرمالی جنگلی البته. درختای بلوط با تنه‌های خیلی قطور ولی شاخ برگ‌های تقریباً ریز. فصلی که الان اصلا سبزی اینجا معنی نداره ولی یه گله سبز روی درخت بلوط شما ببینید. این یکی از شاکرهای خلقته. خداوند برای حیات وحشی که تو منطقه هست تایمی که چیزی دیگه برای خوردن پیدا نمی‌کنه، اون گونه‌های سبزی که روی درخت هست به نوعی آفت هست ولی میتونن اصلا خدمت حیات وحش از اون چی استفاده کنن.
True, we could not see this area's autumn, but at the same time, we could enjoy magnificent winter sceneries. In my opinion, each season has its beauties, and one must travel in all seasons to view them all.
شما وقتی وارد منطقه حفاظت‌شده پرور شدید و به محیطبانی سرتنگه پرور رسیدید، در ادامه مسیر به روستای پرور می‌خورید. بعد کولیم هست، کاورد، فینسک، تلاجیم، توم، ملاده و شله و هیکو.
After descending the high altitude regions of Rudbarak, we went to visit the villages of Parvar region. The first village that one sees after the forest ranger's building is Parvar, which is a small village in which not so long ago about 400 families lived, but now lies almost abandoned. In the village of Parvar, there are various imamzadeh and a bathhouse that dates back to 100 years ago. Due to natural erosion caused by snow and rain, almost 70% of this bathhouse is destroyed. In Parvar, there are various old cemeteries in which there are interesting and peculiar shapes carved onto the tombstones. Never before had I seen similar shapes on tombstones, and that is why I interviewed one of the locals about it.
سنگ قبرایی که تو قبرستونای پرور مشاهده می‌کنید، روستای پرور مشاهده می‌کنید، سنگاش خاص همین صخره‌های همین منطقه هستش. بعد سنگا به شکل دستی حکاکی می‌شده و برجسته بوده. علائمی که روی سنگا به کار می‌بردن، نقش شونه‌ای که روی سنگا مشاهده می‌کنید برای خانم‌هایی که جوان بودن و جوانمرگ می‌شدن به کار می‌بردن. عکسای گل و ارزن با ستاره اینا برای جوانایی که آقایونی که جوان بودن و از دور دنیا می‌رفتن استفاده می‌شد.
After Parvar, we went to the village of Kulim and Kavard, and after crossing the stretch of Kavard, we entered the Finesk area.
منطقه فینسک رودخانه‌ای هم که الان مشاهده می‌کنیم رودخانه اسپیرو میگن که از چشمه حدود 15 تا الی 20 کیلومتر بالا دستمون قرار داره به نام اسپیرو که از اونجا سرچشمه میگیره. کوه سمت چپمون هم که مشاهده می‌کنیم کوه معروف به سیادوکه. کوه سمت راستمون کوه سرطلاه و تنگه هم که وسطشون قرار داره معروف به تنگه کاورد. ارتفاعی که سمت راستمون مشاهده میکنیم معروف به کوههای فینسک معروفه. بعد خط الرأسش میشه مرز بین استان سمنان و مازندران.
The villages in this area are located very close to each other. Walking through these villages, one can enjoy the old structures which are mostly made of rocks. One of the old tourist attractions of this area is the Moladeh village. Moladeh is one of the last villages on this road. The Sartala mountain is the most famous mountain of the village, while the Sefid Rud River flows through the northern parts of this village. In the Molodeh village, there are two large mansions with historic value which are called the Ibrahim Khan Mansion and are located in parallel in the eastern and western parts of the village, all the while a distance of 50 meters separating them. The Ibrahim Khan Mansion has an alluring architecture. The stucco of the walls of the rooms and the avans plus the magnificent murals have given a peculiar grandeur to this mansion. Each of these mansions has 2 floors and various rooms. The main entrance of both of the buildings are made of wood and have spectacular designs. This building dates back to about 150 years ago and was built by Ibrahim Khan Dodange, who was the Khan of this region. Also, the mansion has a big courtyard in which there are various tall trees. The Kola Farangi mansion is located on the other part of this garden. This mansion possesses a large number of doors and windows which created a certain sense of harmony among the garden and the interior of the mansion. The octagonal form of this mansion is from the Safavid and Timurid era. In the construction of these buildings, wood, rocks, mortar, and cast were used. Fortunately, these buildings are being renovated and restored by the Cultural Heritage, Handicrafts, and Tourism Organization of Iran. The journey to Parvar is in essence a journey to beauty and nature. Let's remember to take care of nature and the animals and ensure their safety.